All right, we have another unboxing over here, and this is from my friend Cliff up in Alaska. Now, he did just email me the other day with a list of what was in this box, and I'm super excited because there's some very cool stuff in here to talk about. So, let me get it open. So, he actually put a return address labeled. Cliff, man, my friend, that is really awesome. I truly appreciate when people do that for me. Okay. I spend a lot of money shipping every year, and so I do greatly appreciate it. Now, what's very cool, and the reason why it took him a while to get this out to me, is because he went and was waiting to get a Nullpack case in the mail. They were out of stock, and it took them a while to get some in. I think this is the same exact one that I use. Well, I have several Nullpacks, and the Nullpacks are basically a Pelican case, right? They buy them from Pelican, but then Nullpack does, oh my gosh, look at this. Nullpack does the cutouts on the interior. This might be the same exact one I have, but I got mine in red foam. So he actually sent a couple of watches also, which is very cool. This one's upside down, the way we're looking at it anyway. So we'll just talk about the watch first. A Tudor. I don't know the model. He just says it's a Tudor GMT, which is super cool. Yeah, this is nice. Now the question is, do we have similar sized wrists? Let's see if we are close or are we way off. Oh, dude, get out of here. Almost a perfect fit. I like mine a little bit loose. This is maybe a link too big, but it's doable. I could totally wear this and make it work. So that's awesome. Awesome. And both of these watches are running. So actually with the right date. And I don't even know what time it really is here at the moment. Let me see. I got another watch over here, my little Timex on the counter at 6:21. So time's off a little bit, but he's in Alaska. So we got the Tudor GMT and we've got a Grand Seiko Spring Drive. I'm super excited to check this out. I've thought about a spring drive. I finally do own a Grand Seiko. Let's see here. We've got a flashlight, which I will have to learn how to use. It's got UV, which you can use to charge up the watches, which is super cool. And it's got white light. So yeah, very cool. It's Olight. Nothing super outrageous or fancy, but it does both UV and LED and white light, which is super cool. All right, so this is the Dactyl from CRKT, a knife that I have no idea how to use, and without trying to kill myself. But I might end up hurting myself, so it has a carabiner thing here. Oh, man. I know it has to rotate out, but... Oh, so you pull this out. All right, so when I do the full video, I'll figure it out a little bit smoother. But there you go. So this is kind of like tweezers, pinching the blade. You open it up a little bit, and then it rotates in. There you go. And I guess it's made so that you can hook it on your belt loop or something like that. So kind of cool. I need to do some research on that one. This is a collaboration between Peter Martin and Corey Martin, a father and son duo. This is called the BFF, I believe, if these are in the right order, from left to right in the case, in the note he emailed me. So this one you can tell he uses this. And why would you not? Like, get a knife and use it. Spend money, spend good money, and carry it. Who cares? Kind of move that out of the way a little bit for the light. It's actually kind of cool. The clip is a little goofy. Well, not goofy, but the clip is a little different. So we'll talk about that in the future. Okay, next is the QSB Cali. This one, he might have sent me before. I don't remember. This is very cool. Peter Martin does some amazing, amazing stuff. We'll get into all the details when, I do the full video, but he calls this a double-double. It's a bubblegum type of Damascus for both the bolsters and then mother of pearl for the scales. Very cool. Peter Martin and Corey do very similar clips. Very, very cool. All right. The next one is a Corey Martin, which he doesn't have a name. It's got a light detent, man. Loom in the backspacer. Okay, well, we'll play with that. Let's see. Let's turn this off for a second. Whoa, check that out. But in his note, he says it doesn't react to light. So there might be some tritiums. But we'll get into that in the full video. It's a very cool. A lot of the Martin stuff, they actually make their own Damascus. I don't know if this is their own Damascus or not, but this is a very cool piece, which is what he says. A fun little piece, fun packed blade he picked up. So I like it. A little bit of a recurve. Yeah, this is right up my alley. I'm a big fan of both Peter and Corey Martin. I've met them at shows before. And, I've actually met Corey, not Peter. He was always away from the table. But, yeah, I really wanted to get this video out because, well, I really appreciate Cliff sending such pricey things to me. Like, this stuff is not cheap. I can talk about some prices later, but, yeah, I'm honored. And I love the Nullpak case. This is one of the type of cases I use when I travel. If I'm just going to take a few knives, a watch or two, and then I usually put a flashlight in here. Also, it also works for a pen, depending on the size of your pen you can put in there. So, yeah, very cool stuff. Thank you, Cliff, as always. And everybody stay tuned. Full videos coming on this stuff in the next couple weeks as we get like a little bit behind and I get caught up on all my filming stuff. So appreciate it. Thanks, guys.